Don't y'all hate it when you just have an amazing day? So good. Y'all ate well, hydrated, walked the dog, went outside, touched some grass, did a lap around the neighborhood, only for it to be ruined by the most insane, decrepit players on ranked ever imagined. Yeah, I hate it. This game's ass. I'm out here playing chess, meanwhile everybody on rank just keeps taking my points, playing like absolute bonobo apes.
Fake ass game.
This game is absolute garbage. They're beating me. They shouldn't beat me. My fault. I set some goals for myself in Street Fighter 6 and I have not reached them, and it's frustrating. I feel like I've kind of been led astray. I was improving in the beginning, but I feel like I hit a wall and I kind of don't know how to set myself back. But in the path of improvement, there's always a way to put yourself back on track. And thanks to my good old homie, Boomy, he has the right blog post that can help me right here, right now, and I can share it all with y'all. Getting better at Street Fighter 6, a blog with 10 key steps on improving your experience, your mindset, and your outlook of the game while progressively getting better at Street Fighter 6. And for those who just prefer to read the blog post, I'm gonna have it down in the description. Go click it, bookmark it, and hold on to it. But for the visual learners, treat this video like an audiobook. I'm basically gonna explain it to you, walk you through every single step. Y'all ready? Step 1, go to your local fighting game meetups. Pull up to your local. Don't start dragging your feet now. Need you to be there, perfect attendance. I'm guilty of this. I haven't been to my fighting game locals for a hot minute. I need to be there. Y'all need to be there, perfect attendance, not miss a day, a single day. This is where you meet your homies, your training partners, your rivals, your mentors, people of all skill levels who share the same interest for fighting games. This is where you share tips, strategies, and learn to get better. And hey, if you don't have the accessibility to go to your locals, we still have online brackets. We have Street Fighter Academy, Can Opener, TNS, Casa, and FlyQuest. Step 2, just play the game. Simple as that. If you want to put in the time and effort to get better at the game, you guys are gonna have to play the game. Mind blowing, right? For some people, they're gonna say, but Sleepy, I don't got time for that. I got a job. I gotta take care of my grandpa, grandma, my dog, 7 kids. The general consensus is you still wanna have a time slot to work through it. 30 minutes of concentrated training will do the trick every single day. Gotta treat this like daily stretching. And those who have more time, 2 hours of general training should do the trick. Now wait, heed my warning. Training doesn't equal just booting up ranked or locking yourself up in training mode and never seeing the light of day. It needs balance. Battle lounge, ranked, and training mode. Cut your times evenly and use all 3 because each of one feeds off the other. This is an important one. Keep note, highlight this. Step 3, use them character guides. The what? The who? The where? The character guides. Me personally, I slept on this before because I didn't know how much detail they put into it. Because at first you would think, oh, they just go through each move, show you the basics of a character, which is good, especially if you're trying to learn a matchup or if you're trying to understand in the lens of your opponent, what's their game plan, what they're looking for, and what they're trying to do. But Capcom one up that. Not only did they go to the basics, they went for the advanced guides, showing you how to abuse your opponent's retaliations depending on the character. And I highly recommend, if you're struggling with a character or either struggling with your own character or struggling how to fight against a character, I highly recommend using the character guides in the game to just understand what your opponent's doing, put yourself in your opponent's shoes and understand what are they looking for and what's their goal and how are they gonna reach it. Step 4, study and search replays. I've done this before, and I'm sure you've done this too. You looked for the absolute best player, the cream of the crop, the Hall of Famers. Depending on the character you play, you're looking for the absolute best. Yes, these are the best players, and they're making really good decisions that you can take notes from, but you can't fully translate a lot of what they do because you don't know the context of their decision. And this is where the most important part is whenever it comes to looking and searching replays, you don't only look at the very top, but you look at replays of players who are slightly better than you. You have to be honest with yourself and be like, yo, I think I'm at this level where I'm at, and I need to find somebody who's a bit either same level or a bit above, like a few ranks above. So for example, 15 to 16 tomorrow or 17 tomorrow above me, right? When it's someone that's close to your level, you can relate to their decisions, to relate to what they do, just little things. And then bits by bits, as you climb up, you keep looking higher, higher and higher and higher as you go up. This is a tip that many players have received, but don't take at all, and is watching your own replays. I don't like that idea too. It's like listening to a recording of yourself. I don't like hearing that. I don't want to see myself get cooked, but you need that, right? It's one of the most humbling experiences. And Capcom went through so much trouble to give us such a good replay system with replay takeover. Now, whoa, what do you think they're doing? Are you about to boot up on another ranked match? I know, I'm talking to you, especially you. You see on that menu right there, right? It says go straight to your replay. Capcom got so many features to literally guide you to your own replays, and then you can look back and wonder, where did I go wrong? What could I have done? And one of the most common questions is, how do I look at my replay? It's very simple. You don't look too broad, you look for very specific things, and you keep it very simple. How did I take damage? Is this the most optimal I can be? Could I have used my leader differently here? And 3, how did I get in this bad situation in the first place? Why did I get burned out here? Why am I burnt out in 90 seconds? Am I Noah the Prodigy? Step 5, frame assistant tool and ultimate frame data. We have the internet at our disposal, and why are we not using it? That is such a good app to use because it has frame data, statistics, and character combos, and much more features like frame kill calculator and frame traps. Did I tell you that you can get this on your phone? Imagine being at a major being like, that movie just hit me with me. Hold on, one sec. Actually, it's +6. You have ultimate frame data. This thing right here is important. Let's just say you got hit by a move and you're like, how did I get hit here? This website right here, you can literally see the hurt box and hitbox. This is the thing that I have to look at before making a video about your character, the character with your broken This is for learning purposes. I'll control myself. Step 6, find a favorite to learn from. Y'all see $1 million check in my hands that I'm holding in my hands, smiling from ear to ear. Yay, I got money. No. Yeah, because I'm not winning majors. I'm not winning premieres. I mean, there's somebody out there that's better than me. More hustle. Got better buttons. Better hitbox art than I do. That means I gotta learn something from them because they're doing something that I'm not. So you gotta be out there in their Twitch chat, Discord, ask questions, pull up, study them, and figure out what you can apply to your day-to-day, to your playstyle, to your mindset to do better. Step 7, muscle memory drills. Imagine this, you're in a game-winning situation. You're getting your game-winning combo and boom, you drop the combo. Now you're crashing out because you lost. -15 MR. You're not getting them points back, buddy. And you ask, why? Why me? Why Capcom? What did I do wrong? Now here's the thing, you just wasn't ready. Your hands weren't ready. And a good old friend, Mag Negro, or Mag Buddy for some, recommended a drill that I do on my day-to-day and just practicing my execution. Just doing quarter circle forwards, quarter circle backs, half circles, 360s, or doing my super inputs 10 times both sides, just so my hands can be ready. Putting it in a less stressful situation, so whenever I get put into a match where there are stakes, I am ready. My hands are ready and I will not drop it. For some, you can go even further. Do drills on hit confirming with punishing a specific character, practicing against certain moves from a specific character like Dragon Lash, Headbutt, and etc. It is imperative that you do these drills consistently. It's like going to the gym. If you just stop going to the gym for a whole month, you're definitely gonna suffer some muscle loss, get a little flab, you feel me? In a fighting game, if you don't do it, you just won't be ready. Your mind won't be attuned to the situation and you won't get the most optimal punish, or you just won't punish at all. Step 8, take notes and set goals. Me personally, I overthink a lot. So I usually write down a lot because I don't want to forget important information. Whether it's a specific interaction I need to lab later, or it's something I just need to work on like daily. Usually when it goes to that, I usually take notes after a tournament run, after a ranked session, or just after somebody gives me advice. Or if they send me a message, I usually screenshot it and then put it on a Google Doc. Personally, I recommend either using Google Docs, or I hear also as well that you can retain a lot more information when writing it by hand. It is by your discretion that you should do either or. And the next thing when it comes to setting a goal, it is important to keep the goal attainable or not too high, or if anything, have a long-term goal and a short-term goal. You will struggle. Something could be as simple as land a specific combo, hit confirm. I want to put my opponent in a specific Oki. I want to do a specific frame kill. Very small goals that are attainable and that you can just stack up. It's not about the goal, it's about the journey. Moving up to there and seeing yourself progress to said goal. Step 9, learn matchups in detail. Are you a hater? Do you hate like you really hate? Nah. Some people say they're haters, but they're not real haters. Like if you hate a character, you don't duck the character, avoid, blacklist the character. No, you study every single thing. You're supposed to know the character more than the opponent that you're playing against. I'm supposed to know the setups before you even think about doing them. That's the type of hate you need to fuel to learn a matchup, right? But before you even go into that, you need to know what your character can do. Find out what's plus, what's negative. Where are your character's key ranges, and where can your opponent exploit them? Filter through every single character, change and adapt your game plan based on the character. And with that, you'll be able to know what you need to do for each matchup. And finally, step 10, accept responsibility. Imagine how easy it is to just go on Twitter and say, Bison players just eat glue. Ken players just mukbang on Legos and slob their ways to winning. Actually, really easy. Almost zero effort at all. Yeah, you got it off your chest, but what else? You don't gain much. And that's why it's better to just accept responsibility and be more accountable. Yes, it is the hard swallowed pill and to be accountable, but you shouldn't be shy to ask questions. But personally, I really recommend you stray away from stuff like, I didn't know that, or nobody taught me to do that, right? Those type of things will only lead you or guide you so far until you hit a wall. That's why you gotta be more open about it, right? With a game like this, you gotta have the philosophy of play like a master, but learn like a student. With that, those are the 10 steps to getting better at Street Fighter. Hold on to these steps well in your journey of improvement. I really hope to see a lot of y'all cook, pull up to your locals, and do what you gotta do to get better at this game. Hey, happy training.